What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 863. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Oshinoko, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku, Jujutsu Kaisen, Susanoo Frieren, Medalist, Digimon Beat Break, Fire Force, Tune to the Midnight Heart, Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Legals, Dead Account, and Digimon Beat Break, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, we are getting into Jin's portion of the duel now. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Oh, here we go. I lost sight of it in the melee. Where is it? Ooh! And this chapter is titled The Arrow That Continues to Fly. Jin! No! Jin! Jin! Are you alright? I'm fine. I missed my vitals and bones. As long as my bones are intact, I can draw my bow. I could draw it, but as I thought, just doing that isn't enough to beat Seikon. Windbinder, Foresight, Mist, they are all impeccable. Regarding technique, you go far beyond your brother Sojin. But even so, you are no match for me, Seikon. You never could be, no man is. Sotan managed to graze me with an arrow, but that is all. It is as I expected. It is the same as it was years ago. Absolutely nothing has changed. Changing places... God, this art is great. Changing people, the killing simply continues. Do you claim the flickering flames of joy and sorrow within are precious? Ridiculous. Such things are merely illusions to lure men into war. Can you say otherwise, Roboku? You tell us to struggle inside it, yet from the inside nothing can be seen. Can one grasp the full shape of a mountain by desperately staring at trees from within it? Ooh, that's deep! When I mastered my bow, my eye for seeing arrows was also mastered. And regarding this human endeavor known as war, I realize there is no end to it. He's right. Returning to the battlefield has only deepened my conviction. It is an endless circle. Ain't that the truth? There is truly no path forward for humanity, Roboku. Yet you still, again, like Sojin's presence has become difficult to grasp. What has been happening since a moment ago? Ooh, come on, Sojin, you can do it. You gotta get back to your waifu, Karyoten! I cannot see the logic behind the technique. Does that mean it is not a technique? How unpleasant. Are you alright, Jin? Jin! Seikon is already, knocking an arrow! Uh-oh. With technique alone, I cannot beat Seikon. To defeat Seikon, what Tan said. Do you remember what Dad said? The secret of the arrow. The destination after the target is lost. Beyond that. The ultimate arrow. The arrow that never falls without falling forever. The arrow that continues to fly. Ah! Let's see. What is wrong, Ray? Are you okay? How rare. I can hear the godly rhythm. For whose sake? Is something the matter, General Kyokai? On the neighboring battlefield, someone, resembling Hoken is standing there. One who stands at the abyss of the past peak. I can't stand it, that suffering. Ooh, we once wandered that edge too, didn't we, Hakuo? That suffering is the suffering that took Shiki's life, but it is not just that. I lost my mind and only remember it vaguely, but surely that is despair towards this world. That's Seikon probably. Eh? The feathered spirits are dancing. Now that's Sojin. So they felt Seikuin's despair. They did, but the feathers that are dancing, that's Sojin. Those who stand at the pinnacle of archery master the eye that sees the future as well. And now we're at this flashback here. Then they despair of the human world and put down their bow. Transcendent archers who take to the battlefield always end up this way. Always? Probably! In this world where nothing changes despite 500 years of killing, they realize there is no path forward, which we just saw Seikuin say. They feel empty and put down their bow. Isn't that strange? What is strange? Was that supposed to be funny, big bro? Well, feeling emptiness towards the human world comes from having resentment. And resentment is anger towards others who do not follow one's logic and position. Ooh, in other words, it is arrogance. Yes! Seikuin is arrogant. And that arrogance is going to be his downfall. Arrogance? Be quiet for a bit, Tan. It is a bit difficult and I do not fully understand, but is it not a good thing to feel pain for the sake of others? I'm saying that one who has mastered the path to the point of enlightenment should not let their heart be broken. Do they think they could save the world all by themselves? Do they actually believe they can save it? If they could hear the voice of heaven, it would say this. Who do you think you are? Seriously! Then, are you saying we should live selfishly? That's not it. Like, no. If you stand on the ultimate ground, do not despair. The purity and impurity, the flames of joy and sorrow, accept them. Oh! I see what it is. He's saying not to defy it. No. If you accept the despair, you could sense the despair. Kind of like what Kyokai and Kyobei were doing. They could sense the despair. And accept it. Not try to save the goddamn world. Yeah. He dodged it? It didn't kill him? What? My foresight failed? God, don't make me think of Pokeball right now. Accept them and simply move forward. But earlier you said that path does not exist. If you think it does not exist, it does not. If you decide it exists, then it exists. An invisible path... Dude, that is great. I love this. But earlier you said that path does not exist. If you think it does not exist, it does not. If you decide it exists, then it exists. I fucking love this logic. It's true, though. If you don't think a path, way forward exists, then it's not going to exist, obviously. But if you do believe in it, that there's a way and that it exists, it's good. You'll find a way for it to exist. Whether you are stuck in life, this does apply to real life too. Look at my situation. I've been stuck, and I've been trying to find a way to move forward. There's gotta be a way for it to exist. I'm thinking that way anyway. There's a path. There's always a path. But anyways, an invisible path. You mean to shoot at the target with all your might? Yes, beat them or punch them very, very hard. In this case, shoot at the target very, very hard with all your might. I can't help but think of Dragon Ball in that regard. If the invisible target is far away, the arrow will fall midway and not reach it. In that case, the next person just has to pick up that arrow and shoot it again. If they do that, it will continue to fly. That chain is human history. That's exactly what you heard from your master, Father. The ultimate arrow. He fired? But I could see the arrow. Oh, we got him! Seikuin-sama! It hit my shoulder. No problem, but I cannot fully track his form or his arrow. Someday, if someone at the pinnacle of archery stands in your way, remember what I told you today. Those at the peak capture their opponent's state of mind and disposition of soul. I understand because Seikuin has this definite state of mind and disposition that there's no pathway forward, that everything fucking sucks, that it's easy to pick up. Whereas Sojin, his mind doesn't have the state of mind. He doesn't have a disposition of, his soul doesn't have a disposition, an exact disposition. Probably because Sojin hasn't been in war long enough, and he hasn't lived long enough either, like Seikuin. So yeah, this will be the technique to peel that away. It is really true. When Tan drew that last arrow for a moment, even I found it hard to sense him. Masters do not capture their opponents with their eyes alone. Exactly. Right. That is why they can loose a white shadow in an unseen opponent using only their presence. But do not think about trying to confuse Sequin's five senses. Just thinking that will return you to the original logic and you will be captured. Just believe in what lies ahead of the well and the arrow that continues to fly. Dude, this is so awesome! I love this! I'm hit, but I still cannot see it. This is undoubtedly a technique. Impossible. A technique I do not know from an archer not yet advanced in years? The godly rhythm. The godly rhythm that has long been severed. That technique is older than me? An arrow that continues to fly? Yeah. Are you saying I'm the one who closed the path? You did! Because he closed his mind and he closed his path because of that mindset of there's no pathway forward for humanity and fell into despair. That's why. That's not it. From the beginning, it never existed, did it? A path or anything like it. Join hands. With whom? Yeah! Yes, he got him! Yes! Go Sojin! But that here. What says here? Join hand. Let's read this here. The godly rhythm? The godly rhythm that has long been severed. That technique is older than me? I gotta wonder though, if at some point, like when Sequin started, that he did have that godly rhythm. And an arrow continues to fly? Yeah, Kyokai and Kyobrai can sense it. Are you saying I'm the one who closed the path? That is not it from the beginning. It never existed, did it? It did! Because you denied it, that's why! Because of your state of mind. And I think it's probably because he severed the path so long ago that he forgot it existed. A path, or anything like it? Join hands? With whom? With the god, obviously! With the wind! Dance, he did it! I'm so happy! Holy shit, he did it! I'm so proud of Sojin right now! I knew he was gonna do it! That's my boy! And he's gonna go back to his wifey, aka Karyoten. I swear to God, that shit better happen! Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.